Jarrett Goes to the Movies is a free, commercial-free podcast made possible by our amazing supporters. Please take a moment and visit jarrettgoestothemovies.com.
Let's go.
Click Support Us and see how you can unlock tons of exclusive content, be a part of the show, and much more for as little as $1 a month. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Oh, and listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jarrett Reddick, and this is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Each week, we get together and talk about a movie that we watched that week, plus whatever the hell else is on our minds. And we're glad you're here.
Okay, Private Miller, you've been smoking item 9 for 7 minutes and 13 seconds. We're going to ask you several questions. How do you feel?
Well, sir, I feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks. Yeah.
Okay, Private Miller, when you think of your superiors, what emotions do you feel? Okay, Private Miller.
Is this normal?
Okay, Private Miller. Okay, Private Miller. Private Miller. Answer the question.
This one out, sir. You torch me?
We'll send someone in.
Holy bejesus.
Private Miller, answer the question.
What was the question again, sir?
When you think of your superiors, what emotions do you feel?
You know what problem I have with your fucking little dog and pony act you call the military? Here it is. 1, lots of dudes. Where are the boobies? 2, why are we underground right now, sir? Why can't we be out in the open? Why aren't we in a square right now? Why aren't we talking to people, letting them know item 9 exists? Get it out, shout at the rooftops. This is great. This is the bee's knees, item 9.
Private, we need you to be serious.
I'm serious. Your dick, my mouth.
That's inappropriate.
Fuck you.
I've seen enough. Shut it down. Bury the hatch, sell the land, and dispose of him. This never happened.
Dude, what happened to your eye? Hey, hello. Bleep, blort, bleep, bleep, blurt, blurt. Can you guys understand me? Hey, where we going?
This is General Bratt. We've reached a final conclusion on item 9. Illegal!
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Yeah.
We gonna rock.
Yeah. This is a big one.
Out in the streets there is silence. Another lots of work to be done.
Oh, yeah.
No place
I'm back.
No washing.
Oh, shit.
And then I can't blame
Who sings the song?
Oh, no. We gonna rock
down to
Electric Avenue.
Eddie
we'll take it higher.
Yeah.
Better.
Grant.
Eddie Grant is right.
Boom, better.
That was good.
Thanks, buddy. Take it higher.
Boom.
Oh, we gonna dance.
Working so hard like a soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Thing on TV.
to Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
Deep in
Had a couple of weeks off.
You did. We didn't.
Can't get food.
I know, you keep saying that.
I just want it to be known. Not everyone got a
Well,
vacation.
you get paid for being here. I don't.
That's true.
So
I'm now independently wealthy.
I went on tour for a couple of weeks. And then I went on vacation. And I used to say all the time, back when we had the other cast, I was like, I don't understand why I have to be here all the time. Anybody else can call in sick and we'll make it work. But why do I have to be here all the time?
But you know now why.
No.
Oh.
I've heard nothing but great reviews about it, and I think people think it's a nice change when I'm not here taking over the whole goddamn show.
I think they're just really polite.
Yeah.
No.
They're not going to say anything to piss you off.
Nothing but I tuned in for your first one for about a minute and a half because I was about to go on.
I watched that happen.
I popped in, put love you guys, and I
Bye.
Bye. You guys did great. So again, I am super proud of you guys. I think it shows that we have a great show, that we have a great cast, that we that you guys can carry it when needed, and we don't necessarily need to put ourselves into a 3-week hole because I, have to fucking work my other shit.
In a jam, we can do it.
In a jam. But no, I've heard nothing but great things. I heard it was really fun. I talked to Amy. Amy was actually on her vacation. Amy said she had a blast. I do want to listen to the episode with Amy and Amanda.
Wait, the nice thing you heard was from Amy. That's not fair. She was on it.
She was here.
No, I'm saying that she said she had a great time. She said you did a great job keeping the show going, Eric, which we knew you would. Said that Sean was there, and doing his shit.
Nothing changes over here.
All the buttons got pushed. And
I gotta be honest, I didn't ask her about you.
all the sliders worked.
There's no reason to.
No, but seriously, it's good to be back. Long time to be gone, man. Long time. This is the end of my insane travel for this year. Bowling Pursuit 25th anniversary. It's been an insane, crazy
25 years.
Yeah, exactly. But 2019 has been something where, it's been stressful to look at the calendar. So it's nice to have that behind me and to be here with you guys.
Yeah, we did a calendar meeting in January and I cried.
That's true.
I literally did. I was like,
that did happen.
No.
Yeah, and shit got added after that. It's just been an insane year. I do have to thank the Bowling Pursuit fans out there, though, for making it all possible because it's been insane. The shows were so good. All of these tours that we just did, insane. So thank you guys. Thank the cast of this show for keeping it going. Thank you to the supporters who came still for 5 questions, who watched the streams, who hung out with you guys. And it just goes to show you the love for
who watched The Runaways.
This cast. Right. So that one didn't go well.
The podcast went fine. The movie was.
You guys didn't like it?
Boy.
Yeah. Was it?
It felt like you decided that we would do this without you.
Right.
And then
I didn't have anything to do with the movie.
Here's the shittiest movie that ever was made, and you guys have to watch it, and I'm going to leave.
The next time, if and when, and I'm certain that it's going to happen, that y'all do an episode without me, I feel like schedule should just go to shit and y'all should just pick what you want to watch.
We might do that.
I think you should just, you didn't have to do it. You're lucky.
What? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. The runaway thing, I'm saying.
We just do Fly the Navigator when he's gone always.
No, but I didn't pick that movie.
Yeah, well.
You know what, though?
You added it to the list.
That could be one of those, watch it the third time. It took me a couple tries with Napoleon Dynamite when it first came out. Maybe Fly to the Navigator.
I think this is different, though.
Yeah, it's different.
This is way different.
Napoleon's good.
Yeah. Wait.
I will say Napoleon Dynamite is funnier the third time, no matter what.
Have y'all done Napoleon Dynamite on this show?
We haven't.
No, we haven't.
No. Is there too much blank dead space in the movie to do clips?
With movies like that is all that we, instead of a bunch of discussion, it's just Jarrett repeating the line that was said in the clip.
Why we can't do Borat.
You guys, if you're just listening to this as a podcast, check it out. See what you think. Leave us a good review. Reviews do matter for us. It doesn't matter what platform you're listening on. I know you hear this on every podcast that you listen to, but it is a really big deal. And it helps us get more people to listen, which is what we're trying to do. You can connect with us everywhere. Our website is JarrettGoesToTheMovies.com. Facebook, where Jarrett Goes to the Movies. We also have a fan page on Jarrett Goes to the Movies fan page on Facebook, and some discussion shit.
That's our review on iTunes.
Oh my goodness, we're an average of 5. How many people have done it?
5 out of 5.
3 people.
Wendy?
87.
Whoa! That's not bad.
That's good.
That's
we have it's all 5s. There's like 1-4 and 1-3.
Love it.
Can you vote for yourself? Is that unethical?
Instagram and Twitter, we are Jarrett Movies. And Patreon, I'll talk about that in just a second. You can email us anytime at jarrettgoesthemovies@gmail.com. And also text us or leave us a voicemail. Here it comes. 714-451-6029. 714-451-6029. We are crowdfunded, ladies and gentlemen. This meaning we do not play commercials during our show. We depend on our listeners for support. I know you hear me say this every week. Maybe this is the time that you actually go and actually click on patreon.com and check it out. There is a new perk being mailed next week, and it's going to be your favorite one. Last month, all of our $20 and up supporters got some cool tote bags. This one is a big one, guys. It's a big one.
A bigger tote?
Oh no, they are they are stoked.
Wild gear?
It's too late if you're not a $20 supporter this month, but you know what? There's always next month. Another perk will happen by the end of this year.
Write down as an idea, just look up the cost in bulk of Zubaz pants.
Right.
And see if we can get some Jarrett Goes to the Movies branded Zubaz pants to send out. You remember those?
No.
Those striped athletic pants from the 80s that were like tiger striped.
What, like fake spandex or
Zubaz? No, they were like baggy, but they had an elastic waist. I'll send you a picture.
What is happening?
I don't know. Go ahead.
So anyway, Patreon is where we get our support. Patreon.com. Search for Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Everything for $1, you get 20% off in our merch store. Meaning if you pay $1 for a month, not an episode, by the way, it's a month, $1 for a month, you get the discount on the merch. $10 and $5 and $35. Everything gets you some shit. We have some new supporters, and this week they are some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
New supporters are Vinny Cataldo. Is a new $50 supporter. Jesus Christ. Wow. That means he's going to be on 5 questions. You wonder how these people get on 5 questions all the time? Well, they are $50 supporters.
He's actually scheduled for the 1st.
That is fucking amazing. I'm going to talk about 5 questions in just a second as well. Heather Nichols, a new $5 supporter. Give it up for her. That means she gets all of the outtakes. So anything that gets cut from the show, all of the stuff that happens, 5 questions actually lasts for 30 to 45 minutes each week, but only a certain amount of it gets put on the show. So
it's usually about 15 minutes.
There you go. Yeah. So any of that shit will be there for you as well. Now, Neil Enlick, also, oh, God damn it. All right, that is not fair. You can't put it as a fucking new supporter. Okay, so it's
how much
Neil.
Did he support us?
You guys owe me $20 for this. Or I'm taking $10 off of each of you for this month. Because anyway, Neil Enlick is not a new $20. God damn it, man! That was smart to put it there. By the way, good job.
Tried that shit on me last week, and it was a big
October movie poll has been voted upon, and you guys chose Beetlejuice.
By a fucking landslide.
Yeah, so if you guys are, so that will be our Halloween movie. When is that?
Monday.
So we're live streaming that on Monday if you're watching live stream. Otherwise, I don't know when it'll come out.
But we're also live streaming the next thing.
Yeah, so this is going to be
it's going to be huge.
Oddly weird, though, me saying this right now, unless they're listening to the live stream, because this won't be out till after.
I can cut it out.
All right, so if you're listening to the live stream right now, next on Monday, we will have the very first ever person crowned a champion. We will the first person will get their 5 questions champion plaque. And it is first ever 5 questions with 3 people. Woody, the MILF Crusher Chambers, Wendy, the Beaver Cleaver Croft, and John, the Southern Tickler Gickler will all fucking battle it out. And one of those lovely people will walk away with the very first ever Jarrett Goes to the Movies 5-question championship plaque.
Belt.
Prize. We don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's changed a bit.
So
it started out as this one thing, and that guy went belly up.
Just strap and then...
So I'll fucking figure it out between now and then. And when it gets in the mail, take a photo and send it to us so we know that it showed up. Anyway, lots and lots happening on the page. And also, I just want to point out, that being a supporter of the show, also, it's a community. It's fun. People are friends. Yep. We're interacting back and forth. We have our movies page, our TV page, all of that shit. Oh, so it's more than just watching a movie and talking about it.
This just in?
Yeah.
The theater page is still alive.
Oh, God damn it.
I stumbled upon it by accident.
I told you I saw that.
I thought I took that down.
You are right, though. The community thing, my brief time between the live shows and just people showing up to the streams, have kind of met quite a few people.
Yeah.
And they're all so nice. I fell in love. So there's a lot going on with our group of supporters. Great.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like Les, who is going to be on... No, not Les. Sorry, Zaldor was on last week. So Greg, who was on 5 Questions here in a little while, was hanging out with Wendy at my show in Cleveland. And Katie, who used to be on 5 Questions all the time, but is having another baby.
Oh, Katie Morgan.
Katie Morgan brought me a half gallon of real maple syrup, which I got to go pick up at the space because I sent it back on the bus.
Okay.
Fucking awesome shit.
That is cool.
All right. Let's get to the show. But first, our producers are also Patreon supporters. I do need to mention that this is a David Dooley and Wendy, queen of the podcast Croft production. Wendy, it was great to see you. Thanks for bringing my suitcase full of word to the... no, I'm just kidding. I needed a suitcase.
Say, what are you, Hunter S.
For
Thompson?
No, I needed a suitcase for my trip, and so I Amazoned it to her house, and she brought it to me, and that was very nice. But our producers are also our supporters on Patreon. They do include Adam Craner, Amy Pittsinger, who just went on a fucking Disney cruise with us, and we had a great time.
And now she's on a girls' trip.
Oh, that's right. She's gone now again, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's got to be exhausted.
She was supposed to be here. Yeah.
My goodness. Andy Smith, Ashley C., Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Shell Ordway, Chris, the $6 Million Man Cranfill. Now, Chris, if you're listening to this, get your son to return my emails. Chris Holt, Chris Jacobs, Colin Blow Band, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, one of our corporate VPs, along with Wendy, David Murray, one of our original supporters, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Don Petretta, Geraldine Darling, Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, who you will hear from later on in the podcast, Greg Stevens, Jared Spear, Jeff Yeager, Joey Bishop, John Gickler, Josh Millman, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher, Lisa Wenzel, Loretta Powers, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James, who I feel bad because he texts me, fairly regularly, and I didn't have texts while I was on the cruise, and I think maybe he's thinking that I'm fucking ignoring him, but I'm not. Where was I? Oh, Rodon James. Sean Blackstone, Simone Vark, Steve May, Tess Green, Trey Wren, Wendy Croft, Woody Chambers. Okay, I'm going to say it, but I fucking caught it, guys. Willie Bangerass. Not really. That's goddamn it. You can't get me twice in one night.
That was him. The first one was him.
Vinny Cataldo and Svi Hurst. Give it up for our supporters, guys. Seriously, those are our producers. You want to be a producer? $20 a month. Get your name mentioned each and every month, and sometimes I even make jokes about your name. All right, we're talking about Pineapple Express this week. 2008. The biggest hint in this one to know that it happened over 10 years ago is the amount of fucking payphones in this movie. Jesus Christ.
Even 10 years ago?
It seems weird, right? It's like they must have written this like in the 90s or something. And
actually, it was. Yeah. It was written years and years ago.
Because Superbad was the first movie they wrote when they were kids, right? And they didn't sell it until way late.
He had this written in the early days, but when he went to the studio after making that one movie, they were like, we're not going to do a weed movie. Like, we're not doing this yet.
Right.
But once he built up his rapport, he was like, what about now? And they were like, now we know what you can do.
Now he can do anything he wants.
America wasn't ready.
So here's the thing. So Adam Sandler, boss of comedy. So is Seth Rogen now like the fucking colonel? Like Adam Sandler's the general, right? Like now this is true. They talk about this on Howard Stern all the time. You like Chris Rock and David Spade and Kevin, what's his face?
Nealon.
Kevin James, even Kevin Nealon or whatever. But like most of these dudes, sort of owe it to Adam Sandler to kind of keep putting them in movies and shit, even though they're these huge stars.
They're just on vacation now together, it seems.
Right?
It's like, well, we might as well make a movie while
But now Seth Rogen has his own posse.
They have the crew with Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Jonah Hill. Well, and now fucking Paul Rudd now that's next level. Like that.
Kevin
dude,
Hart, like the guy, isn't he like the highest paid stand-up comedian?
Yes, but I don't think he is like in the world of like creating content like these guys are.
Yeah.
Like Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, they have offices where people, comedians and actors go and literally just they're there to create content every single day, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Hart just passed up Seinfeld.
Kevin Hart,
the first one, as number one.
Yeah, and but he's a stand-up comedian. He does this, he does that. Seth Rogen though is out there putting his fucking name on shit and just making money because he's like, hey, green light this, go.
It's a good world to live in.
It is. It's not too shabby. Coming from freaks and geeks, right?
I'm gonna try it.
Let's do it. I'll do it with you.
We'll just start our own
comedy
troupe
show.
2008 2-hour movie about weed.
I got busy doing some chores last night, some laundry, and just trying to clean up the house. We're in the process of selling ours and some stuff going on. And it got to be 10:30 or so. And I was like, well, I better buckle down and get this movie going.
Yeah. And
then I find Amazon Prime and I find the movie and then I purchase it. And then an hour and 50 fucking minutes.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how different it is than when a movie is like 90 to like 100, like an hour 45, like how different that is from like once it crosses like the hour 50, you're like, the fuck is happening right now?
I couldn't it's like some dumb stoner comedy. It's an almost 2-hour film.
It took me 2 flights to watch that fucking that Avengers movie. It
was an outrageous.
Oh, the Endgame?
Yeah, this Endgame.
Did you finally see Endgame?
Yeah. I watched it on 2 separate flights.
What happens?
Did you cry?
In the end?
I did not cry.
Were you drinking?
No.
Was this a European flight?
Please don't cry tonight.
Maybe.
There's no way you didn't cry.
I may have cried.
I love you 3000.
Are you saying when Homeboy is gone?
There's like 7 crying moments.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. I did cry.
Okay, I feel better now.
I did cry at that.
I had to confirm that because it felt like bullshit.
Yeah, I fucking love this goddamn these the ones where they're the Guardians of the Galaxy. I just love these guys.
Yeah,
I think they're just awesome. But you know who I like the most, right? I say it on the show all the time. I think this new Spider-Man's the best superhero of all time.
Spider-Man.
Yep, he's amazing.
He's the best. There's nobody that's ever been better.
Was that a joke?
He's better than Iron Man. He's better than Thor. He's the fucking best.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
Best Spider-Man.
Of the new ones? Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express, 7 out of 10 on IMDb and 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. I will say this. I limped in on this one. I don't remember it being like laugh out loud funny, but I did enjoy it this time. Budget was $27 million, and they made that back opening weekend. So good for them.
I just want to point out that you're talking about Spider-Man, and Sean goes, yeah, he's amazing. And I thought he was going for like the amazing Spider-Man.
No.
And that's how he got himself in the trouble with the bee incident. That's exactly what happened.
Eric
Forgot about the bee incident.
Stoner Dale Denton, played by Seth Rogen's enjoyment of a rare strain of marijuana may prove fatal when he drops his roach in a panic after witnessing a murder. Upon learning that the fancy weed can be traced back to them, Dale and his dealer, James Franco, go on the lam with a dangerous drug lord, played by Gary Cole, and a crooked cop, played by Rose Perez, hot on their heels. Short, a process server and his marijuana dealer wind up on the run from hitman and a corrupt police officer after he witnesses his dealer's boss murder a competitor while trying to serve papers on him.
That's fucking great. That's the goddamn best. That's almost...
I thought the first one was better.
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well,
I think that was really good.
We're friends, but we don't have to agree on everything.
Well, that's true.
Like gun control.
Oh, no. You missed that part of the pre-show.
Yeah, what happened?
Nothing.
Greg Lee got dark.
it got dark and real political, and then lots of fighting and name calling.
There was no fighting or name calling or gun control. There's no gun control. We didn't have that.
I know there's no gun control.
If we just enacted some
we live
sensible...
in Texas.
Oh, no.
All right, trivia. Seth Rogen rolled every joint and cross joint in the film himself, which I totally believe. Now,
100%.
This motherfucker is always high.
Always.
And so I know I always refer to people's interviews on Howard Stern. It's where they are themselves, and he 100%. He just gets asked. I mean, like, are you just always high? I'm always fucking high, and his wife is always high, and they're just.
You've got to. I know you don't watch late night television like I do. Like he comes on late night shows, and you can just. He's just high. I mean, not even like pop in some eye drops and see what happens. It's just.
Is he married to someone famous?
No.
Okay.
I was watching him on Kimmel, and I think he had asked him like, "Are you high?" And like, whenever you film, he goes, "Oh, all the time."
Yeah,
everything.
Fuck it. Oh, and he's high when he writes everything. Yeah. The first marijuana-themed comedy to gross over $100 million worldwide. Now, that surprises me. Do you think that means Cheech and Chong?
Up in Smoke?
Yeah, those movies didn't do $100 million.
But
inflation adjusted.
Hold on, Up in Smoke was their first one. We already knew who Seth Rogen and that whole crew was by 2008. So I think
this movie was hyped a lot before it came out.
So I think this one had the advantage to that.
I'm saying,
I'm looking this up.
No Cheech and Chong movies made $100 million.
We gonna see.
Okay, and then I'm gonna venture to guess that.
But really quickly,
okay,
they're talking about theater release. They're not talking about overall.
Okay.
Of course, all of Cheech and Chong would have grossed way more.
Yeah, probably not $100 million. And you know what? They're not doing it with inflation. They're doing it as $100 million.
Well, if you go by profit margin as a percentage, Up in Smoke cost about $2 million to make and made $44 million.
Right.
So that's better.
I don't know.
That's better than 27 to make 100, because that's a 4x multiplier.
This is
on the.
Boring.
Listen to me. We discussed this.
Bored.
We discussed this. Eric, I'm going to tell you this one more time.
Okay.
We can do math, but when you get into fucking doing algebra and trig and shit, you're just showing off.
What did you call it?
That was division.
Oh.
Showing off.
But that's okay.
So we're breaking up?
No. In fact, I want to be best friends.
You want to be best friends? Let's get an apartment together.
Timeshare.
All right. The diner scene near the end of the film was not in the script. It was improvised on the spot by the actors. I had never seen that before. I had never watched that last scene. So when Casey and I watched it last night, where they're at the end of the film and they're just improvising and he dies and shit and he's not dead. I laughed a lot on that one.
I thought that was a funny scene too.
Really funny, and I thought that it was, they don't pay for their breakfast; they just get up and go,
Why?
and then
Grandma
Bubby is outside picking them up, and she just instantly just goes, "You guys smell like shit." Plus, why is she driving?
She lives in a retirement home, but
you can
still
drive and still.
Now I heard, and I'm surprised this is not in here.
That the bird is the word.
Have you indeed heard that the bird is the word?
Just reading the news today.
Yeah.
And saw a feature about a certain aviary.
Certain aviary. The bird is the word. Seth Rogen originally wanted James Franco to play his character. And James Franco was like, "No, dude, I want to be the stoner. Like, I never get to be that guy."
It would not have worked the other way around.
It wouldn't have.
Oh, was it a 1-to-1 switch? Rogen was going to play the
That's
dealer?
That's what I think. Again, I'm guessing. You guys can look that up.
You're right. That wouldn't have worked.
No.
Well, look it up while I go through the cast, because it's definitely out there. Seth Rogen, who again has become this fucking comedy icon. He's an amazing writer. He's just what's funny is he just seems like he's every man. But the guy has the magic touch. Now, James Franco.
The show is sponsored by Seth Rogen.
Is James Franco crazy?
No.
He's brilliant.
He's a real smart guy. Went to Columbia or something.
And he teaches class and shit,
the
right?
university, not the country.
But I mean, I think he might be nuts.
I think a lot of creative people have some segment of their brain that's weird.
So you're changing your answer. You're saying now
first of all, don't try to back me into a corner.
You're saying, though, that he might be a little bit cuckoo.
No, what I'm saying is it's a frame of reference issue.
Sure.
That if all creative people in some way have a little screw loose, then to judge only him on it is irresponsible and downright offensive.
Also,
he has a 4.2 rating on ratebyprofessor.com.
That's what I'm saying is what is sane. That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't creative people, if they're wacky, maybe normal people are fucking wacky?
What?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's what? Did I just fucking blow some?
Yeah. Everybody.
Trigonometry.
That was algebra.
Oh, fuck. All right. Danny McBride to me makes this movie. And it's like, it's my first, I feel like this was our first real exposure to him, right? Wasn't this his first big one?
Well, I don't know.
Did anybody do any research on this fucking movie?
Which I watched this movie, but no, did I think for a second you were going to ask if this was Danny McBride's first movie? No. So I don't know the answer to that. But if you want answers to that, then send me a list of shit.
You have computers.
Here's one. Here's one. He was in Hot Rod, which was right before this.
I have internet here provided for you, Eric.
What is the password? Cat Lover 69.
He was in Hot Rod, which y'all did last week.
Right.
Jarrett wasn't here.
I know y'all.
I was
the
not
other
here.
y'all. I'm from Texas. Y'all could mean any one of you, even individually.
Yeah. Yes.
Danny McBride is one of those actors where I think he plays the same character over and over, and it's always fucking funny.
It's fine, because that character is well refined and great.
It's
I'm okay
great.
He's in a bunch of stuff with. He's a Seth
I
Rogen
love it
actor.
so much. Did you ever watch Eastbound and Down?
I have not.
Okay, so I watched the first 2 seasons of that.
First season's much better than the second.
100%. I seldom sit by myself and laugh. Like if I'm watching a funny show and I'm by myself, and I still can't explain that. I've always wanted to know why that is. If I'm watching a funny movie by myself, why don't I die laughing unless there's somebody with me?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, right?
Yeah, because you're a performer naturally.
No,
I will laugh out loud by myself until I cry.
Really?
Yeah, like
every once in a while.
I'm more on the Jarrett side of this.
No, I had a friend that would come upstairs. Like I lived in a 3rd floor apartment. And she'd be like, "Dude, I could hear you laughing from the fucking bottom floor. What are you watching?" And I'd be like, "Fucking reruns of Roseanne. I'm losing my shit." I swear, I really will.
Yeah, I might forcefully shoot air out of my nose if I'm sitting there by myself.
Oh, I will tears
God,
by
I'm
myself.
trying to remember. It takes a lot.
I've heard you lose your shit alone in a bathroom.
Okay, that's different. This fucking Chucky
that
video.
wording was the wording didn't work.
No.
It was the
Chucky
mullet
video.
guy. The
oh,
fucking
God damn it! This Donnie Baker. So that thing is way different. That's not a movie. That is just him saying the funniest shit that's ever been said.
I liked Danny McBride in this because his character was so literal with everything that he would say. And I thought.
Have any of you guys seen The Righteous Gemstones yet? Or any of the episodes?
No.
I've seen a couple episodes. It's really good. He's
you gotta
great.
finish.
Yeah, I do.
That's on Jarrett and I's Netflix DVD queue.
Chris,
I'll start it over with you, Jared. I've only seen like a couple episodes.
has been telling me that I need to watch that.
Who was?
Chris Burney.
Oh.
Chris Burney. All right. So Kevin Corrigan. So this is the first of many of our cast members from Superbad.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Corrigan plays the he plays the guy that's just always wanting to go home and have dinner with his wife, but he's a hitman. And then in Superbad, he's the owner of the home that has the party.
Yeah, whose girlfriend's on her period.
Yes,
Blood brothers.
Yeah, blood brothers.
And I thought that was John Leguizamo at first. So
did you?
I was way off
Interesting.
on that.
Craig Robinson
is in everything.
He's in every movie. Another person who makes this movie what it is.
Have you seen that TV show he's on?
Is it The Office? No, I haven't. But I know that I'm aware that he's on it. I love his character in this because he's the sensitive hitman, you know?
But he's also trying to get the other guy to nut up. But then when it comes down to
he
it,
wants
he's the
him.
biggest weenie.
I know. Absolutely.
Have y'all seen This Is the End?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a fucking
That'd
great
be a
movie.
great one to do. I mean, they're all in it.
I thought we did it.
No,
not yet.
Did we not?
No, it was on that list I'd given.
We should do that. Gary Cole, who plays, first of all, he's fucking Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch movie. And then he's the dad in Talladega Nights.
Yeah, there's lots of jokes there.
Now, wait a second.
What?
He's Office Space. He's Lumberg.
Yeah. He is Lumberg.
That's got to be the thing most people recognize him, right?
Not for me. For me, I just see him and I just go, get on your Sunday best, kids.
On his
We're going to Sears.
Top 5 list right there says The Art of Racing in the Rain is the most recent. Then Office Space is definitely his most
for sure.
noted, yeah. Then Talladega Nights, Pineapple Express.
Lumberg fucker.
Rosie Perez. Okay, so you fell in love with her during White Men Can't Jump.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because she kind of showed some titty and you were a really young kid?
Mm-hmm.
No, I just thought she was hot.
Yeah.
Was that like 93?
She just had all of them hanging out. Though, all of them things.
Both.
All 3?
Both of them. Sorry.
I remember that too when I was little, and I think my cousins had it on VHS.
You were still not allowed to watch that. Right. That is a nipple. And then
so confusing.
Ed Begley Jr., who I will tell you a story about later on in the program. Amber Heard plays the girlfriend. Do we know her from anything else?
Johnny Depp's ex-wife.
Amber Heard, she was in Zombieland. She had a short little thing.
Amber Heard is what the fuck?
Remember all that drama that went down with Johnny Depp and his ex-wife?
Yeah.
And they didn't save it for their mama, so we all
Are you
found
fucking
out about it.
serious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
they're the dog smugglers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
They tried to get a dog into Australia or something?
Yeah, they smuggled their dog in, and then they had to do a public apology, and they're like, they were laughing, and people were really outraged.
Are y'all being serious about this? Did this happen in the fucking office?
No.
They were married. She was married to Johnny Depp from 2015 to 2017.
She was born in 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Johnny Depp was 35.
She's 33.
Oh, you have a problem with that?
Yeah, do you have an age difference issue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably the same age difference as me and you.
How old is Johnny Depp?
I'm going to say 50.
I say 58. No, if I say 54.
54.
I was going to say 54, actually.
I'll say 55.
Sean?
Either of 54 and a half.
Mm-mm.
Wait, 54.
I say 54. He says
54 and a half. 55.
54. I can't do 55.
You don't just going to add the dollar like the Price is Right?
Yeah.
Just 53 or something.
1.
56?
Yeah.
$1?
56. Sean is right.
God
Good
damn
job,
it.
Sean.
Dink and Flicka.
I fucking knew
No.
it, man. I should have fucking guessed that.
So they've got a little bit bigger age difference.
Are they
than us.
still married?
No.
2015,
He was
2017.
married to like a French girl for like a while. Oh,
Yeah.
they were only married for
That's
1
who he has
year?
his daughter
83
with.
to 86, his other wife.
Okay, got it.
You
Bill
don't have long
Hader.
marriages.
Bill Hader is in this. Who
Yeah, he is.
my wife's.
Hall pass.
That's her hall pass.
Aren't you glad that's my hall pass? Like,
Yeah, it's not Jason Momoa or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Like I'd fucking get naked in front of Jason Momoa. Like,
Right.
I
Well,
would.
you would if he wanted you to. I've seen that show.
oh yeah, that's true. People say that all the time. They're like, man, if I had, I'm like, no, you wouldn't. None of us would want that man anywhere near us.
Doesn't sound like you have a choice.
All right, Seth Rogen did, in fact, originally write the part of Saul Silver for himself to play. It wasn't until the table read that he realized James Franco would be funnier in the role of Saul. And I think that there was a little bit of James Franco also just wanting to play that part because he's always the leading man. He's fucking James Dean, for Christ's sake. You know?
Yes, you did. What was the interest rate you got?
It was 12 or 13%.
That's disgusting.
Hello, my name is Dr. Greenthumb. Hello. I'd like to...
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Angie, what's happening?
Hey, I just talked to my mom, and they are so excited that you're coming for dinner. I mean, like, so excited. I mean, so am I, but we're all really excited. Thank you so much.
No problem. I'm psyched, too. It's going to be awesome. Couscous. The food's so nice, they named it twice.
Dale, anyway, look, I can't wait for next year when this bullshit's over. I mean, when I have...
Oh, shit. I see the guy I got to serve. I'll call you back. Fucking cops. Shit. Jesus. What an adorable little cub. Weird. Jesus fuck. What the fuck was that? Oh shit. Dude. Oh, no!
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I'm waiting to see.
Pineapple Express.
Oh shit!
They tied that together quick.
It's good writing. We need this scene to happen for the movie. It's a little hard to watch because it's kind of stupid.
And it's kind of weird though how fast Seth Rogen's character figures out that he's going to know.
Right.
I think that's why it's so funny. It's very like fourth wall, but not like, what if he specifically picks it up and says this thing? Like, that's what makes it funny.
Because he did say in the first meeting, so let's back up a little bit. There's a lot has happened up until now. You know, he does that. We figure out what he does for a living because he keeps getting in these ridiculous disguises and going and fucking serving people or whatever. Now,
like the doctor one.
Yeah, I mean,
shows up to the OR.
Yeah, and the guy's like, "You're a fucking asshole." You know, it's great. It's all of it is really funny. Now, the guy that plays the teacher, who's also in Superbad, who hits the guy, you know, we're with you. I'm cool. We're going. Are you cool? I'm cool. You cool? You know what I mean?
Well, I've never seen Superbad, but if that's...
God damn it, Eric! Shit! Just shut the fucking show down again.
Bless it. Look, if you want me to watch movies that...
I was just doing some acting. I'm not really mad at you.
No, I was convinced.
I was having flashbacks.
My heart was breaking.
No, so this guy who plays the teacher or whatever, he always plays the same, just uncomfortable, just odd dude. Now, so let's get to the comparison when they start talking about Panda Express. And see, I've never had the luxury of having a dealer. I've never purchased an illegal substance in my life, or legal, whatever. But I've never purchased any of that.
I'm not trying to.
It took me a good few seconds to get this one. It had to like settle and cook and like.
Did you intentionally say let's talk about Panda Express because?
I sat there for a good 5 seconds to figure out.
I was
what
like,
I'm scanning the notes. I'm like, am I missing?
I watched this last night. They didn't say shit about Panda Express. You mean Pineapple Express?
Pineapple Express.
Okay,
right. But have you had the orange chicken though? Because I didn't.
Are you
try
talking
it.
about a Chinese food dealer? Because I'm confident I have one of those.
I have not. I know a guy. I had orange chicken for the first time. 2 months ago?
Panda Express orange
from
chicken.
this Panda Express, and I get it. I fucking get it.
refuse to go back there now that I found out that they don't use real pandas in their food. I won't.
This is getting so stupid. So they're describing
pandas were hurt.
They're describing the Pineapple Express, and he's just like, it's like God's vagina.
It's like if my Kush and my Northern Lights had sex and a baby. Yeah.
And they had babies, and those babies fucked.
Yeah,
and they fucked.
And he does. Yeah, he does that gross throw it.
Anyway, he goes out. He witnesses this murder or whatever. What's funny is that he decides he needs to go back because he's already putting it together. Because they had said, oh, wait a minute, that's who you're going to see. Like I buy my weed dealer buys weed from that guy. Dude. Supply and demand, blah blah blah, whatever. And he comes in, he just goes, you threw it in my printer, and he just goes, did you break it?
I hope not.
I was fucking crying laughing on that part. There's so many.
You also laughed at, and you did the exact same laugh just now as you did when you were watching the movie about like. What an adorable little cop.
Oh, yeah, that is really funny. And just the, so now they have to make sure they're the only guys that have this kind of weed, right? And so that they can put it together like, dude, we're fucked.
Yeah.
He threw the joint out of the car like an asshole,
I'll just And this is a guy who smokes pot every day, but he sees one murder and decides he's going to throw his shit out the car and hit and run a cop car.
Funnily enough, the house gets, so they take off and the two hitmen come into that. And the first thing the guy says, man, it smells like puke in here. That's so fucking funny. I love the scene where they're in the woods and it's time to smash the phones, you know, and just this whole chemistry of like, I'm cold, and he gives him his jacket, you know, and then he tries.
I run hot. It's okay.
He tries to smash the phone, and he goes, "People don't just smash phones. I'm out of practice."
Yeah,
you know, it just they have obviously they've been acting together since they were little kids.
Yeah,
you know, on
Freaks and Geeks.
So what a great thing.
Which Squints is on there.
Squints. Mm-hmm. What does he play?
Alan, the bully. He has like the parted hair, the long, like 90s bowl cut.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
You know, I'll have to look that up. They wake up. It's fucking 3:00. It's daylight savings. It's fucking 4:00.
No, because he goes, oh, so it's only 2:00. Yeah. He goes, no, 4:00.
4:00 in the afternoon. And so he goes, oh man, we left the radio on. He says, oh man, you left the radio on talk radio. The car committed suicide.
What are we talking, guys? Ask him. Just ask him, okay? Seriously.
Ask what? Just come straight. What's up?
Yeah, right.
Lay it on him, man.
What's going on right now? We need to know about your source, Ted Jones. See, Dale here is a protest servant, and
no, I'm not. That's not what I am.
Oh,
but it doesn't.
Well, he's not that, but he was outside Ted's house.
Whoa! Don't look. We don't want to bring you in to what we're in, okay? You don't want any trouble. We don't want to give you trouble. So it's probably best you don't know the whole story, okay?
You don't think I can handle danger?
What are you talking about?
You can.
I totally can. And for you to come into my house and not tell secrets because you think you're saving me, well, in reality, it just makes you look like a dumbass, okay? Because look at this. You see this? You see that? There's no hair under here, bro. Okay?
What's the significance of that?
It makes me aerodynamic when I fight. I can take danger.
Okay. Has anyone called asking about Saul or the Pineapple Express or anything? That's all we need to know. Is it or
It's
There it is, man. Cleared. Over. Everything's fine. I told you, bro. We had a wacky night in the woods, but we both can put that behind us like adults. Now it's time to get super duper high. You got that bong I got you in Tel Aviv?
Bar mitzvah, hit it up, dude.
Yes.
There you go. Why don't you follow his lead and just chill out, man?
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
You don't seem chill.
I'm more chill than you.
You're more chill than me.
Yeah.
Look what I'm wearing. Kimono, dog. What are you wearing?
Suit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's up with you, but I don't know if I like you.
Well, I don't know if I like you either, man.
Well, that's your loss because I'm a
Now, this fucking fight scene is insane. I mean, shit happens during this fight scene. It starts with an ashtray upside the head, goes to a dustbuster, and then they start doing the little kid thing like, time out, time in.
Time in. Got the door on top of him.
Now, so the cat's been dead for 3 months.
It was his cat's birthday.
It was his cat's birthday, and then when Seth falls off the counter, he falls into a full litter box.
Yeah, the cat's been dead a while.
And then just wrapping him up and tied him up and using the cactus as a weapon. Like,
but he would tear off those little tiny strips of duct tape and like put it over his fingers, like you couldn't just pop out of that.
Right. Fucking hilarious.
They were bad at it.
But you got to admit, though, if you are taped down, somebody threatening you with a cactus, I mean, that is a fucking legitimate weapon.
Yeah. In your eyeball or
wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah. They could put it on your cactus.
Go ahead. No, I know what you... Cactus.
What? Cactus? I just meant your dick. Oh, that you're saying cactus. What is happening?
Well, I felt like you were making that joke.
Did you just cock us off?
I thought you were making that joke.
I was making the joke. And then I decided to like act like I wasn't making the joke after you.
Just lay out so that I look like the dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Which is what we're talking about.
Classic Jared
move. Man. What the fuck? Dude, we just took that thing round and round. It's like we can't fucking get left in the goddamn European vacation.
It was like an onion and we kept unpeeling it.
Right. What? Red fucking ducking? Oh, Red. No. So when they get him to start talking, he just literally spills the entire movie.
Well, what happened was two guys showed up, and that's what I was talking about, how literal he is.
We need no fucking development of the story. Here's the layout of the entire rest of the movie here.
He's the narrator almost.
Right. Which is, going on. That's pretty brilliant and good writing too, where, okay, we know what they're into. We know, who the fucking enemy is. We know that who's the enemy's enemy is. We know who got killed, kind of thing.
Well, and without that, then this hour and 50-minute long movie becomes 2.5 hours long. So I'm very
you quit the show.
For that. Yeah, no, we're not doing any more 2.5 hour movies.
And that's the end of that. And then he sends them out. He's like, everybody, go out the back porch. I won't sell you out. I've been a bad friend or whatever. And then right when the dudes come in, like, they went right out the back porch. Go out there. Go get them.
Catch them if you hurry.
If you hurry. All right, so, and then just him talking to the hitmen, like, guys, we're friends. I had y'all over for fish tacos. Just Danny McBride, man. God damn it.
He's good.
I witnessed a murder, okay? I saw someone murder someone else, and I think they've been following me. And there's a good chance they went to my apartment where Angie has a lot of things. She has her yearbooks, report card, her cell number is written, and it's on my fridge. So they could then find this house. They could come here.
We should call the police right away.
We can't call the police. The police were the murderers. That's what's so
can't call the police. They
scary.
were the murderers.
They were the murderers.
Angie, I swear to God, you do something or I'm gonna.
So fucked up.
No, don't let him gonna. No, don't wanna. Look, we gotta get the F out of here. Let's go. We need to begin to prematurely evacuate.
Are you high?
What? No, I'm not high.
You are high as a fucking kite.
I'm not high. Let's go.
We're not going anywhere. I'm coming back in a minute. You know what I'm coming back with?
No, what?
I'm coming back with a gun. You better be out of here.
Robert, don't.
I'm not fucking with you.
Your gun? His gun? Why do you ever don't get a gun? Why would he bear arms? Look, no, we need to go. Everyone, I'm leading the parade. Hey, is this where you parked? Let's sally forth.
Who is after you? After Angie?
They're drug dealers. I have reason to believe that they're drug dealers.
Seriously, what are you talking about? This is crazy. You're out of your mind.
I know, it sounds crazy. Hi.
Bill, it's happening. I was eating a
Why'd you do that? Jesus, come. Okay, just stop. He's
one of the drug dealers.
He's my pot dealer.
Pot dealer.
Oh, gross. Are you okay?
Dale, who is this?
He's my... Oh, shit, get off.
Jesus. First of all, that guy's a terrible aim. They're right there in the kitchen.
1 foot away. But everyone thinks they're going to be a hero.
When they shoot somebody. It's easy to shoot somebody.
Good guy with a gun.
Right.
Shit goes down. I'll just pull out my piece. But here's the thing about...
my piece.
My piece.
Here's the thing about guns, Jarrett.
Yeah.
You know what was allowed in Eric's home? Peace.
That peace.
Peace, joy, and understanding, and a peace that surpasseth understanding.
AKA my peace.
That sounds great. That sounds delightful.
Anyhow, yes.
Yeah.
Very bad aim.
Yeah. No, you said something about guns. It's fucking hard to hit shit with them.
Fucking shot. Do you have a shotgun or is it a rifle?
I guess it can't be a shotgun. That would have
spread.
I just don't remember. And I know you just played it, but I wasn't looking at it because,
Now, so this actor with the gun is Ed Begley Jr. And here's my Ed Begley Jr. story.
Over to Jarrett for his story about Ed Begley Jr.
Good.
Nailed it.
Thank you, Eric. So when we were making the video for When We Die on the Great Burrito Extortion case, so it would have been around the time they were making this movie. I was looking for a character to play my dad. I wanted Ray Liotta, and Ray Liotta had actually agreed to play my dad in the film. However, got called away to do a vodka ad in Europe. So you know how it's lost in translation. Mm-hmm. So all these actors, they go over and they do these things. They get paid bukus of money. It said a really nice thing. There's an email somewhere where Ray was just like, guys, I'm sorry I can't do this. I really like the song. I would have loved to have done that. And I would have thought that would have been the greatest thing ever. So my product manager at the time, his sister is married to Ed Begley Jr. He's like, guys, I can get Ed Begley Jr. I'm like, okay. You know what? People will recognize him. He was the drummer for the Crickets in the Buddy Holly story. No. He was in Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap, sorry. I was thinking about something. He was in Spinal Tap. He was, he's been in a bunch of shit.
But was that your reaction?
What?
Because earlier in the story you went, okay.
What?
When he said, my daughter is married to...
No, I was like, okay, Ed Begley. All I wanted was somebody famous to play my dad, and we didn't have a lot of money to work with.
Okay.
I'll tell you exactly how much money we had to work with.
It sounded very dismissive.
We had $5,000 to pay.
To pay that guy.
Somebody to come play my dad.
I would have done it.
You wouldn't have looked like my dad at the time.
I'm significantly younger than you.
That was a long time ago, too.
I was still significantly younger than you.
Yeah, you probably weren't even allowed to hear the song at that point.
When was this, 2011?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure let me call your dad really quick.
I had children by that time.
Yeah.
But
what were they allowed to listen to?
VeggieTales.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Let's fucking...
Makes sense.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Just get back over there with fucking... What is it? Goliath and shit with the claymation. Davey. Yeah, Davey and Goliath.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anywho, so that's a true story. So I book Ed Begley Jr. for the gig, and I'm in Norwich, England at UEA, which is the place that we play all the time. It's a university venue, and it's late as fuck at night, and my cellular phone rings, and back then I had an England phone. So only a few people had the number, whatever. I picked it's like a Nokia brick, kind of back in the day. And it's my manager. And he goes, what do you think about Lee Majors playing your dad? And I go, well, I don't even need to think about that. Fucking A. And he goes, well, it would mean that you would have to actually fire Ed Begley Jr. from the thing.
Oh.
And you're filming it next week. Like this dude's got the gig, right? And I go, I don't give two shits about Ed Begley Jr.
You thought Lee Majors was a bigger...
Oh, totally.
Of course, it's the $6 million man and the fall guy. And now Lee Majors on holidays sends me text messages and said, Jarrett, it's your dad. Happy whatever this holiday.
I'm not saying that hindsight being 2020 and what a great guy he was, but I'm just saying at that time he was a bigger name than Ed Begley Jr.
He's a bigger name forever than Ed Begley Jr. Nobody knows who the fuck Ed Begley Jr. is. People don't even know who we're talking about now.
What about Ed Begley? Let's go back to his father.
Well, there are people who are literally waiting until they pull over to Google the guy to see what he looks like while listening to this show right now. 100%. What do you know him from? The Paper Chase? What the fuck was that shit that he was? He was
in the Page Master. Don't be a dick.
I don't know what that is. No, he was on some doctor show back in the day.
Chicago Hope,
Sean.
I think.
No, it's not Chicago Hope. That was in the 90s. This was in the 80s.
Sheet of a Living with Ed. Saint Elsewhere.
Saint Elsewhere. Oh, with Howie.
Abrams. Mandel.
For real? You went with Abrams, who's the guy that fucking signed us to a deal.
I was just naming dude's name Howie, I know.
That's where Howie Mandel came up with the idea to put the glove over his face.
That is not true. No, this was his serious
surgical glove.
Yeah. Nora,
he was also in Get Over It with Cisco.
Nora Dunn plays the mom here. I once hosted a comedy event with her, and we had a great night together.
Comedy jam.
What does that mean?
I mean, we judged the comedy, and we chose a winner, and we had a lot of fun. That's it.
Did you use my chickpea joke yet on the Bowling for Soup comedy jam?
I'm not certain that I remember the chickpea joke.
It's the best joke that...
I told Amanda, and she was like, that's not funny. I'm like, it's hilarious.
Wait, tell me the chickpea joke.
What's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea?
What?
I've never had a garbanzo bean all over my face.
Oh, that is really good. Did I say I was going to do that?
Yeah, you said it was going to beat the no atmosphere joke.
Okay, so here's the thing. So we didn't do new jokes for this. So when we come back, and we all have to have different jokes
for the 26th anniversary.
No, for the UK tour.
Okay.
But dude, Gary was fucking unstoppable, dude. Chris beat him twice this last run, but that was it. Like nobody else even touched him.
Was Chris's joke the same?
Oh yeah, every night. Yeah. And my thing is like
y'all didn't do it whenever I was there because it was a different show.
Yeah, that was different. But I get laughs anyway, so I just stick with the same joke that nobody thinks it's funny because I think that shit's fucking funny. And it's funny to watch them see, Chris fucking made that joke up, and then Gary just tells this stupid dad joke, and people fucking love it because Gary's talking.
Yeah.
And it's just great. God, I love it so much.
So tell me about your really super fun night with Nora Dunn.
I better leave it there. All I can say is that she was serving a lot of papers, and I was a lot younger than she was. And
y'all fight on your own time.
Me and Nora Dunn, we don't ever fight. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I get in trouble for dating old guys when I was in high school. I married him. I listened to his stories about Thai hookers and British blowjob offers.
Yeah.
And I am a champion about it.
We take you out in the alley and give you the best Cockney blowjob you ever got. The blowy.
A, you don't get in trouble for anything ever. And also, secondly,
I get...
All right. Well, anyway.
Some unnecessary snark.
What was your
I listen to all your ridiculous... I know so many weird sex stories about you.
Was there a time during this movie where you were so stoked, and was it the food is still warm part? Where he sticks gross. When he stuck his hand in that food, Casey just goes, "Oh God!"
No.
Like, and we had just gotten home, and it was just that's fucking disgusting, right? By the way, fucking.
Oh, tell that joke.
You want me to?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a joke. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. This is a real joke. Y'all can't fucking interrupt the whole thing with a bunch of stupid dad shit, though. Like, you got to let me tell the joke.
That doesn't sound like us at all.
Nuh-uh.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So do you want me to tell the joke or no?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
No, yes.
Am I telling the goddamn joke?
Will you please?
All right. So
just get on with it already.
What?
Just get on with it.
So there's these two dudes, and they're
oh, it's a Halloween joke. It's relevant.
Yeah. Right.
He said don't.
Right.
That was the bit.
No. That was more of the bit.
All right. There's these two dudes. They're going to this costume party. And one of them has his fucking dick in a bowl of custard. And the other one has fucking cut a hole in a pear and has put his dick in a pear. Right? And they're just like, and that's their costume. And they go up to the door and they knock on the door. Now, you can't get into this party if you don't have a costume on, right? Now, these guys are from New York. And so when the guy answers the door, he says, "Hey, you got to have a costume on." "We do have costumes on." "Well, what is your costume?" And the one guy says, "Yo, I'm just fucking disgusted, and this guy's just coming to spare."
David Dooley loved it.
That's a fucking funny joke.
Yeah, it was funny. It was intentionally not laughing at you. Just
okay. Well, that's
how you would.
A, that's a dick move. Secondly, I handled it fine. I got David
dick
Dooley.
Move.
Right. That's fucking funny. See how she is. All right. Let me get through the rest of this scene. Ed Begley Jr. just looks back at her in the backseat. He goes, "Angie, you're a fucking idiot, and I say that with love."
Yeah.
So good. You like this movie, right? You're quoting it back.
No,
had you seen this before?
No, I had not.
No, and Sean, you've seen this a bunch of times. Casey, had you seen this a bunch of times before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really thought it was funny. I really liked it a lot. Ow. God damn it.
Careful with that thing.
So here's how you get busted selling drugs to kids. It's when the kids go back to school and their eyes are as red as the devil's dick.
Hands as much as you can fit in your hands.
Yeah, exactly. As much, just give me all the money. That scene is frustrating because it's like, dude, this girl believes him, and then he had gone, and then he doesn't tell him until later that it was a Slurpee.
Yes.
It's like because even me, I was like, the fuck was that?
Yeah.
All over the windows.
No, I knew it.
I came up with the Slurpee idea and got you out of the whole thing, right? Now, I think the relationship between him and Angie is really funny. How they break up, they don't, or whatever, and because that isn't that sort of like how dudes are. We're just like, I don't give a fuck about this girl, whatever. Then they're just like, okay, I want to fucking break up. And you're like, yeah, well, fuck, whatever. Then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get drunk and go cry about this now, and then call you and say, I'm sorry.
And probably multiplied by 1,000
Yeah.
when it's some high school chick and you're
Yeah.
a little older and it's all
man.
weird. And then he says, you're going to go off to college and start listening to the Shins.
Yeah, and become a lesbian and suck a bunch of dicks and then become a lesbian. She's like, a lesbian? She goes, why do you act like you never care about anything? He just goes, 'cause I'm high.
All the time.
And that's pretty much that.
It's time for 5 questions with 6 questions and a high score of 7.
Welcome to America's favorite game show. I'm tired of explaining it. Here it is. It's called 5 questions. I ask 5 questions. It's called 5 questions because it's my name's on the show, and then 2 other people will ask you questions, and then there's a score at the end of it, and that's how it works. I think these questions up off the top of my head. I'm moving a little bit slow. I just did a 2-week tour followed by a week vacation, and I'm a little exhausted. Eric asked me why I was drinking tonight, and I said, because I drink, Eric.
To feel normal.
No, I took 2 nights off. I didn't drink the last night of the cruise at all, which was so fucking stupid. I'll talk about this later, I guess. And then I didn't drink last night because it was my first night home. So I haven't slept in 3 days.
Yeah, it's hard to fall asleep those first 48 hours.
Yeah, just the first 48 hours of the DTs. You just can't fucking sleep. It's like bugs. There's bugs on me. He needs more blankets and less blankets.
Every time I try to fall asleep, just dream about Miller Lights floating around. Wake right up.
It's a Halloween tree. No, it's a beer tree and it's moving towards me. What the fuck? Shit, it's raining. No, they're just popping open. God damn it, the fucking world. Okay, hey, we're here with Joey Bishop and Greg Lee, and we are already off to a fucking good start tonight. Woo! Glad to be back. It's been too long. And Joey, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
Love it. And Greg, you good?
Yeah, everything's great, man.
Greg,
good seeing you in Cleveland last weekend.
Yeah, good to see you too. Are you just over there going, what the fuck is Jarrett on right now? Like,
they know.
Or you're just like, I just saw him live 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Yeah, this is pretty much the way he is now.
Pretty normal.
We had a good night, though. Good night in Cleveland. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the movie Pineapple Express. Are both of you writing down your answers this evening? Yes.
And smelling my Sharpie.
Love it. All right. Good for you. Hey, Sean, get me a Sharpie. I don't want to be left out of this. And all right, guys. So here we go. We will now talk about the movie Pineapple Express. I'm just kidding. I really don't. Question. Jesus. All right. Question number 1. In the movie Pineapple Express, when someone comes to the door of Saul's house while Seth Rogen is there to collect their weed, what is Saul offended by that the person asks to buy? What does the person ask him if he has that really offends him?
I don't sell that shit.
I don't sell that shit. Since you're both writing down, I'm going to go left to right, and that's my left.
Stage left.
I will go. Greg Lee, what did you say?
I said Percocet.
All right. Joey, what did you say?
I said the same thing, but I can't spell, so.
That's okay. Spelling does not matter.
To me.
Guys, we got a good one. Now, I just want to say this. I was not here last week, and Joey had to go against Zaldor, one of our strongest players. So we have a few players on this game that watch the movie multiple times, take notes, try to predict what we're going to ask, which is crazy because my shit literally comes off the top of my head.
They run it through an AI algorithm, all kinds of stuff.
It's funny how many times they guess what I'm going to ask about.
Yeah,
you know?
they finish your question.
And Joey was able to win, but Greg Lee, a strong player. It's 1-1. We're going now into question number 2. And this will, of course, be about the movie Pineapple Express. In the movie Pineapple Express, when Seth Rogen goes to dinner to meet the parents are played by 2 fairly famous actors. One famous for the decade of the 80s on a doctor show, and one famous for the 90s on a show where they do skits. Name one of the parents by their actual name. Name one of the girl's parents by their actual name, not their character's name, the actor that played either the mom or the dad. No bonus points for both. If you do put both, you're just showing off. And that makes Eric want to say something really mean to you, but he can't because he does that on Wednesdays.
Boy, I had to be mean Wednesday.
Yeah, were you mean on Wednesday?
Yes.
I like when you're mean. It's the fucking... The best was when people thought my group was cheating and you just fucking went off on this. It was a 3-minute rant. It was fucking amazing.
I think it's unfair because you can think you're funny by saying they must be cheating.
Right.
You're basically saying that these people are terrible pieces of shit human beings that have no sense of right or wrong.
I can't put my phone away. I have a babysitter. You know what I mean? Like I have a child. I have to make sure my child's in bed. You know what I mean? I'm not looking up the answers. What was the question again, guys? I'm kidding. All right. Joey, what did you say?
I couldn't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is incorrect. Greg Lee, what did you got?
Ed Begley Jr.
Ed Begley Jr. is correct. Would have also accepted Nora Dunn. Nora Dunn.
I don't know who that is.
She was on Saturday Night Live. She played Pat Stevens. Welcome to the Pat Stevens Show. I'm Pat Stevens.
I don't remember that. That must have been 82 when you were watching it.
That was the sweaty balls, wasn't it?
82 was like fucking like Billy Crystal and shit. Like that might have even still been John Belushi. Was he dead yet? I don't know. All right. Question number 3, of course, about the movie Pineapple Express. In the movie Pineapple Express, the cop who is played by Rosie Perez is in on this thing from the start. What very popular movie did she make her debut in starring Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson?
Mm-hmm.
What very popular movie did Rosie Perez make her amazing debut in that starred Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes?
That's when I fell in love with her.
Rush Hour 4.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Are you guys both done? All right, let's see your answer, Greg Lee.
I was going to go with Money Train, but went with White Men Can't Jump.
All right, and Joey Bishop?
White Men Can't Jump.
That is correct. Absolutely. Wow. What a great contest. What a great contest. Going into question number 4, it is 3-2, Greg with a commanding lead, but Joey on the comeback. Question number 4, of course, about the movie Pineapple Express, or is it? All right. In the movie Pineapple Express. Hold on, guys. I'm having to think of one. I'm going to take a drink of beer. Sean will edit this out. It'll fucking sound great. Hang on.
Please wait for 5 questions. And we're back.
Sorry. Okay, and we're back. All right. In the movie Pineapple Express. Sorry, what is going on over there? Hold on. Here, I got one. Oh, I got one. Okay. In the movie Pineapple Express, what is the name? No, that's fucking too hard. Hold on. That's too... Oh, sorry, guys. I got stumped. I stumped myself because I started thinking about something else, and now I'm off my fucking rhythm. Okay? Cut all this out, Sean.
It's a vacation.
It is. It really is. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Pineapple Express. Question number 4. What is Seth Rogen's job in the movie Pineapple Express? What does he do for a living? What does Seth Rogen do for a living? This is a softball. Greg Lee, what did you say?
Oh, well, I ain't going to finish writing it. I wrote serve subpoenas, but...
Okay, and then Joey Bishop, what did you say?
Process server.
Those are both correct. All right, good job. Good job. Going into question number 5, it is 4-3. Greg Lee on his way to doing a sweep, but you know what that means? It is anybody's game until the game is over. All right, question number 5, obviously, of course, about the movie Pineapple Express. In the movie Pineapple Express, The very first scene shows Bill Hader during an experiment to see if what was going to be illegal. Is that a good way to word that?
Sure.
What am I going for here? It had what they were doing had a code name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the code name of the experiment that they were doing? Does that make sense?
Much better. Take it again.
That's a better question.
In the movie Pineapple Express, the movie opens with Bill Hader during an experiment. What is the code name of the experiment that they are doing with soldier Bill Hader? Bought you guys a little bit of extra time. I'm hoping one of you guys remembers this because I just have a fairly good idea. Joey, what did you say?
Item 9.
And Greg Lee?
I could have cheated. I forgot the number. I have item, but I could have cheated and wrote 9, but I didn't.
Because you're a good human being and a patriot. 4-4. Very good. Joey, 4-4 going into, ladies and gentlemen. Eric is off on a tangent again. Question number 6.
At the beginning of the movie Pineapple Express, when Dale goes to see Angie at school, one of Angie's jock classmates comes up to them and talks about how he almost made her pee in her pants in drama class, imitating what famous actor?
Oh, that's good. And poignant to the show for past stuff.
And it wasn't really that much of a tangent tonight.
No, that's okay. I've been on about 7 of them so far.
Yeah, we had enough for both of us.
Right. Okay. Did you both write down your answer? Do you need a little bit more time? I can give you both 3 seconds. All right. Let's go with Greg Lee first.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay. And then Joey Bishop.
Jeff Goldblum.
Holy shit, guys. We find ourselves in an awkward situation. It's tied now going into Sean's super hard question presented by Vark, Santiago, and Dunbar's the Rhodes End Retirement Community. Greeting El Diablo with a smile.
Good gravy.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Why?
Yeah, I probably should have rehearsed that one.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
More intricate every week.
I think it's funny, you know.
I do too.
All right, guys, here's how it works. You guys are now going to have to flip a coin. One of you will get a chance to answer this. Is it multiple choice?
There's 3 categories.
Okay, so it's categories. One of you will get a chance first to answer. If they get it right, the other one gets a chance to answer a question, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's how it works. If they get it wrong, the other person. So basically, you each get a shot at this, but somebody gets to go first.
Sure.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to go alphabetical order.
Oh, okay.
No. Joey Bishop gets to call it in the air.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, and so Sean is going to now flip a guitar pick.
With your face on it.
My face is on it, so that will be heads, of course.
Ready?
And so Joey, call it in the air.
Heads.
Tails.
It is tails. That means, Greg, you will have first dibs on picking your category. Take it away, Sean.
Categories are the bee's knees, hurricane season, vaya con Dios.
What was the second one?
Hurricane season.
I don't know. Let's go with the bee's knees.
Bee's knees. In the beginning of the film, we hear that Private Miller, played by Bill Hader, has been smoking item number 9. For how long?
Oh, jeez. 48 hours.
Do we go to Joey or?
Joey, you can now either steal this for the win or pick another question.
2 minutes.
What?
He
sorry.
tried to steal it for the win.
Neither are right.
That is okay. I'm sorry. That is incorrect. Now that means you do not get to pick a question.
The answer, in case you guys are wondering, 7 minutes and 13 seconds.
All right. So that
Joey pick one of the other questions? Or
that's
just the winner.
No, that means Greg gets to pick another question. Joey had the option to not answer that.
Oh, got it.
Okay. So Greg, pick a different category.
Hurricane season, vaya con Dios.
Oh, geez. Let's go with hurricane season.
When Dale arrives at Saul's apartment, what TV show is Saul watching?
Oh, shit. I got it.
I know this one. It's 2-2-7.
Okay, very good. That is correct. Now, here's the thing. To make it an unprecedented actual tie through the entire round, this would be like going to penalty kicks and not having a winner.
Yeah.
So we have Joey do the last one?
Joey gets to do the last one.
All right, Joey. What is the name of Saul's grandmother's retirement home? I told you guys, I come in hard.
Boy, that's not what Amanda said.
Hi-yo, ding, ding.
I do not remember that one.
Our winner this week, Greg Lee. Congratulations. You know what, Joey? You gave a fucking great showing here today. After beating Zaldor last week, 2 insanely hard people to defeat and let alone play against. Great showing today. Thank you, Joey. You are not a loser, but you didn't win, did you? Our winner this week, Greg Lee. You, of course, will have your name on the winner's circle and the participation circle of our trophy, which we will be giving away our very first trophy next week. Is that correct?
Monday, yeah.
Monday. And then, and Joey, of course, you get on the participation side of things. Thank you guys for being supporters of the show.
Thank you.
Greg, feel better. Joey.
Thank you.
Joey, cheer up.
I'm going to drink this Stickle Fritz that I
got. We'll see you guys down the road. Y'all be good.
In case you haven't noticed, which you haven't, because from what I can tell, you don't notice anything ever, we are not very functional when we're high, which is all the fucking time.
Well, I don't know, man. I think I'm functioning right now. I was like stoned when I saved you with those slushies. What do you got to say to that, man?
Okay, well, that would be true if you had saved me. But you didn't save me. She was gonna help us and you made things worse. Now we're wanted for all sorts of fucking crazy shit.
Don't fucking get on my case, all right? Look, only reason I started selling pot is so I could put my bubby in a nice retirement home.
Oh, yeah, she must be proud of you for that.
She is really proud of me, and I'm gonna become something, man. As soon as she dies, I'm gonna become a civil engineer. I'm gonna design septic tanks for playgrounds. Little kids can take shits. You idiot, what the hell do you do?
What I'm gonna do, besides staying in my home for fear that you've designed some object I'm around, I'm gonna be on the radio talking about life.
Oh!
Giving lessons about life.
Let me in my place. I'm gonna be designing buildings, and what's he gonna be doing? Boring people to death on the radio.
You are an asshole. That's all you are. You're an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
You are an asshole.
You know what? I feel pretty sure that I'm not an asshole. I'm like a totally nice guy.
Hey, I'm just as nice as you are, so you don't bring that out. When we were in the woods, I gave you my jacket. You were cold, and I clothed you.
How about in the park when I said that you were my friend? You didn't say anything back.
Well, that's easy. It's because we're not friends. You are my drug dealer. There's one reason we know each other. I like the drugs you sell. That's it. If you didn't sell those drugs, I would have no idea who you were, and I would be fantastic right now. Instead of looking like this. That sounded mean.
Yeah,
just hearing it sounded mean. I didn't mean to say
it's out, bro. Monkey's out of the bottle, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even an expression.
Pandora doesn't go back in the box. He only comes out.
I'm sorry, man. Look. What are you doing?
Here. Have a nice last meal.
Come on. Don't do that.
Why don't you supersize it, bitch?
I'm sorry, man. Look, come back. I didn't mean that.
It's funny how in certain scenes, James Franco sounds like his little brother. And his little brother is like this big time voice actor now. You know? So in here, there's a few moments in this scene where it's just like, if you close your eyes, it sounds just like him.
Oh, his little brother is Julio Franco.
Jaime.
Yeah, it's Jaime. It's I don't know. I feel
Franco.
Like, yeah, it's Dave Franco. He's the one that pissed his pants in Superbad, which you have never seen.
Do you want me to watch that?
Kinda, but it's too late now. I think we've already done it.
Well, again, if there's things that I need to do to prepare for the show besides watch this movie.
Now, just, we see him crying with a cheeseburger in a swing while another kid looks over at him. Again, I already said this, but there's just so many payphones.
There's too many
for
it to be realistic.
I have not
at all.
seen a working payphone, and I mean, in fact,
Maroon 5 had a hit about it like a year ago.
I know. Well,
and that's weird.
They also talk about maps, and those that don't exist either.
Yeah,
I look like the Hamburglar and the Elephant Man. after the coffee pot thing
with the coffee.
Yeah, but before that, she's just like, they kidnapped my grandson. One was very tall, and the other was very good looking, but he was short as shit. So Bubby was fucking great in this, you know?
That is Michael Scott's grandmother in the Office episode where they try to go get funding for the Michael Scott Paper Company
at the retirement
home. Listen, a bunch of cocks slapped in my face.
Oh, why are you talking about that right now? We were talking about Michael Scott's grandmother.
That was a drop, first of all. Secondly,
was it? I didn't hear it that way. I'm sorry. How do you hear it?
Are you doing it?
That's how you hear it. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine, Eric. Man, good talk. So what's funny is they get him into this barn and they take him into the depths of this is what we need to do. Let's take him where we're doing all this shit and into the depths of where all of this is actually happening.
Control command center.
This is where seeing the movie several times comes in handy.
Oh, you've seen this one several times.
No, second time.
Okay.
But as I was watching it this time, I was like, oh, okay, so I would know this is coming. The entire time they're in that little cell or whatever, there's a guy on the other side of the window.
Everything.
No. There's a guy listening to everything. There's also a guy that can just see him.
Yeah.
Just working on other shit, and he never looks up. It's so ridiculously insane, but also obviously very funny.
This also marks the turning point of the movie from funny stoner comedy to like full on fun action movie.
Yeah, just all the bullets.
The craziness, all the bullets, all the rappelling into buildings, which I don't think many people do, but it happens a lot in movies. And I love it.
Yeah.
I loved all of it.
Yeah, this part is fucking funny.
And even some of the fight scenes were funny.
Yeah, dude, that fight scene at Red's house has to go down in history as like one of the coolest fight scenes ever. Very good.
You'll have a second win, man. Let's just get up. We can go get Saul back. Use it. Aren't you angry at Ted?
Yeah, I'm really mad at him.
Well, what do you want to do about it? Don't you want to get up and do something about it?
Maybe that would be cool to do to him.
I don't think maybe's the answer I'm looking for. I think yes. I'm going to help you, Dale. That's the answer I'm looking for.
Come here. Ted Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. Oh shit. Just make sure you get those. I don't want to run them over in the vacuum cleaner and shoot my face off, okay? I'm sorry. I used to use this little gun when I was a prostitute. Don't. Just something quick like that.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah. Don't. Stop it.
Stop it right
now. Oh, man.
One of my favorite scenes of that movie and one of my favorite quotes was when he has that little gun. He goes, "It's the one I used when I was a prostitute."
Yeah. This interaction here is so great. And then what's so funny is right when they get there, he doesn't waste any time. He's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I've got a wife. She's gonna be out of jail soon.
I want to have sex with her.
Yeah. And so, anyway, so I got ahead of myself earlier, but he goes in to rescue the guy. Did somebody make it? Are y'all telling me you got to pee or something? I got a solid change. Sorry. What the fuck is that? Sorry, guys. I got a little glitch in the matrix here. Yeah. So he goes in to rescue him. He fucking finds him and shit. This is the part where I was talking about earlier, where he can hear him from the other side of the room, and then there's a guy watching the whole time, and then there's the belt buckle thing. Fucking hilarious. Am I ahead of myself again?
You want to recreate it right now?
Kinda. But am I? What's the fucking I can't feel you thing? Am I?
The belt buckle. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm on Thug Life.
Yeah, but none of that.
Yeah, no, this is where they become best friends. And he goes, "You're my BFFF."
Best friends for fucking ever.
Yeah, which is crazy because I have a song called BFFF and I did not steal it from this movie.
What does yours stand for?
Best fucking friends forever.
Best friends for fucking ever.
Best friends fucking forever.
Fucking best friends forever.
No, there's a B first. You can't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Best friends for forever. Fucking.
The best fucks.
I don't know. I feel like you and I ought to get together and write some songs. I feel like
get in line.
They'd be bad.
100%.
What do you mean get in line? Where does the line form?
Just behind me.
Oh, y'all want to write some songs together?
No, he just wants you to help him get his belt buckle off.
Parody songs like Total Eclipse of the Fart?
Don't do it.
Where the fuck did that come from? First of all, hilarious joke. Also, how have we've been fucking singing that our entire lives, right? Total Eclipse of the Fart.
Could be.
And then the Dan band comes out and goes, you know, they put the fuck in there.
Fucking terrified to see the fucking look in your eyes.
Exactly. All right, so we are. Well, neither of us have, by the way. We decided to ski earlier on.
It was halfway between.
Yeah, and so Bowling for Soup did this song back in the day, but I feel like this is higher. But I'd rather it be that way anyway. So we decided this. We're going to do Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash.
Yeah.
Casey, you want to sing?
Oh, yeah.
No, I do not.
I'm going to
Does
Jackson.
she sing in this song?
No, but she wrote it.
I know she wrote it.
She wrote it on a harpsichord.
Neat.
It's pretty fucking cool, actually. All right, so we're going to divide up the verses and the choruses. Then you're going to take the lead on the second chorus on your verse, and then that's it. And then I do a chorus and we're done.
Verse, chorus, done. Outro.
Yeah, what's the outro? We're just
It
done.
just keeps repeating.
That ring of fire. Yeah.
The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
I better get a beer, Sean.
Yeah.
Now, see, are you happy you made Casey yawn? We got to fucking speed this shit up.
Yeah, I need like a claw or something.
A what? A White Claw? We got him.
Yeah, get her a White Claw.
No,
Get
I
her
want
a
that line
grapefruit.
truly.
Because I'm truly in love with you, girl. Oh my God.
Truly
Wait, hold on, guys. There's an
earthquake.
That is happening. Oh my God.
Wait, what just happened?
Oh, I bumped.
Sean hit my camera.
Oh.
Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire.
The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, go, no, keep going. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. Ring of fire. That felt pretty good.
It was awesome.
We always have to have some bad outros.
just to make it so.
I just want to point out that when you came in to harmonize, you started a little bit higher than you usually would. It was perfect, but a little
Scared
high.
the shit out of me.
And I got a quick side eye glance from Sean because he thought I was singing in the microphone.
I was wondering what you guys were doing, and I thought I was fucking something up. So I look over.
No, he thought I just decided this was my moment.
That's why I was like, oh, she's gonna sing.
She's like, oh,
and then I look at her and she's like,
shit.
I was like, why is he looking at me like that? He goes, I thought you were singing. I was like, what?
I was wondering what you guys
I'm
were
over here
doing
just like
over
drinking
there.
some White Claw
Jesus
and
Christ. I was wondering what was happening over there. I was just like, what did I do wrong? And it sounds like shit. Everybody's laughing at us.
Yes, okay. I got an idea. My belt buckle. Right here, okay? Rub your wrist against my belt buckle. That'll do it. Yeah. Oh, is it working?
I can't feel it.
Yeah, I can't feel you.
Oh, wait, I feel it.
I feel it a bit. Yes, okay. Okay. I'm gonna save you, man.
Yeah.
Let me save you.
Save me,
It's
Dan.
not working. Okay, wait, we gotta change angles. Here, we gotta get more leveragey. Okay, wait. Here, that's good. Get my hands up on it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna save you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save you.
Yeah.
You're my best friend, man.
Yeah, see.
Okay. It's not working. It's not. Here, let me use I'll use my mouth. That'll do it. Okay. Finish it off with my mouth, pal. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yes. Okay. If I cough once, I'll take the lead. If I cough twice, you go. Okay?
What? I cough sometimes for real.
Just don't.
Yo, look, I'm gonna say this one time. Whatever you're doing, I get it, okay? Stop! See, I don't think you understood me. I can hear everything you're saying out there. One cough mean you go, two cough mean you take the lead. The belt buckle, best friends forever. Y'all fuck on your own time, man.
Sorry, man. Some stupid plan.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, man.
Thought he was dead.
Oh, man. That is not good. But you know what? He fucking didn't even think twice. He just shot the fucking guy.
Well, that's his job.
Yeah, but
Not to
Jesus
think
Christ,
about
I don't know. I thought he was being kind of sweet, you know?
Mm-mm.
So we go back and I love how they fucking blamed them for shooting Pete or whatever, and it just makes Denton more badass.
The whole movie, though, he's built up as this.
Becomes more badass, right? Because it's like, oh man, he's fucking ex-CIA. How the fuck would they have gotten this guy? He's ex-CIA. Fucking got it.
But
it was John Leguizamo.
We have to do Burn After Reading at some point. We just have to because it's like a Fargo movie, you know, one of those ones where like it's a movie that's really intense about nothing, and so the story just keeps getting built up, but nothing's happening. And
Really?
It's
Oh,
really,
I don't know. I don't know anything about that movie. I'd love to do
I've
it.
heard of it, but
He wasn't allowed to watch it.
No, it's a recent movie.
They had a
and-
VeggieTale rendition, but they didn't.
They had
have
what?
A VeggieTale rendition.
First
The
of all,
tomatoes, Brad Pitt.
I was
They
about to
did-
tell him to fuck off.
They did a Davy and Goliath VeggieTales combo, and just a bunch of fucking.
Anyhow, on your
John
recommendation,
Malkovich was the carrot.
I would be happy to watch it.
Well, I'm gonna.
assholes.
I'll ask your
Fucking
dad.
assholes.
I'll ask your dad.
Call
Now-
him. Call Chuck right now.
Chuck, dude, I swear to God, if
Was that the cucumber?
no, is that your dad?
Yes, Chuck.
Let's fucking get your dad in here on a show.
There's no way.
And I won't
Nope.
swear. I won't swear.
But I will.
I won't. I can.
He
do
doesn't
all-
care if you swear.
Oh, right.
He doesn't care if I swear, but I don't want to have to drive him back to my house so he can go back home up to Oklahoma.
Just bring him on whenever we bring on like Not Your Girlfriend.
With awkward, yeah, when Zoe and Ella are here.
We'll do Space Jam again. I so wanted to do Space Jam like with adults, and then they were like, "Oh, it's kids. We'll just do this. Will be the kids one." I was like, No, I wanted y'all to talk
And
about.
those kids thought it was just as
kids aren't
stupid as
gonna
we
get it,
did.
yeah.
No, I wanted y'all to talk about that bunny's boobs and stuff, and nobody wanted.
They don't know who Charles Barkley is.
Now, there's just weapons just chilling everywhere. Like, and every time
It's
they
Goldeneye.
every time they like, that's what she said. Now, did you? Okay, you guys are gamers.
No.
Y'all aren't gamers.
No
but
Odd Job. Can't
guys,
use Odd Job.
You're not game. But you
Yeah, we're
guys
not
do
gamers.
play games.
Sure.
You are aware of the N64 game GoldenEye.
I am aware that my brother, my
Played it.
younger brother,
Yeah.
would just wear us out.
Yeah.
Me and my group, my brother and I had
'cause
an
he's
apartment together
Yeah,
for
so
a brief amount of time.
Gary Wiseman, it's fucking Golden Gun's not even fun with him.
We would just play pistols, one-shot kills, because that's very realistic, right? If you get shot,
Yeah.
then that's it. So no machine gunning someone
Right.
for long enough
And
till they
he'd
die.
have the thing.
And it would just, I would just be in a corner jumping up and down.
Right.
With a black screen in front, but he knew where I was.
Yeah.
And here I am getting
Same
shot.
thing. Guess what? They're fucking re-releasing it.
What?
But for real. It's coming out on Xbox and PlayStation.
Y'all want to play?
Like legit.
I want to play.
Y'all want to have a game night?
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm a screen watcher from way back.
Do
There's
you
no
know
stopping
what's-
me.
Don't
Okay,
watch people's screens.
Oh, I'm going to.
Use the radar.
I'm a screen watcher.
I'm a screen watcher every day.
He got one.
I love to play.
Amazing.
Sorry, I missed that VeggieTales.
No, that's
episode.
fine. That wasn't even
That's where he found his
VeggieTales.
hairbrush.
God damn it. All right, so
Stole half that
just
joke
a nice
from Woody Chambers.
nice arsenal of weapons everywhere, just chilling. And then, all right, so he goes. This is a fucking funny thing where he goes, how's my ear? Is it bad? And he just goes, man, I can smell it. Just like, fucking shot your fucking ear
Oh, is that
off.
what you typed?
And when they
Yeah.
stick it back on there and it just stays for half a second and falls off again. No.
And then just did you shoot that guy? No, I'm out of bullets. Maybe ricochet, gravity, you know. Oh, hey, here's more guns right back behind us or whatever.
Oh, this old guy.
Just there, it just is such a funny fight scene because there's the one dudes that are just going through and being silent, stabbing people in the back of the neck, and then there's just fucking bullets
Mayhem.
spraying everywhere, and then the titty twister.
He gave it to him. I showed my nieces and nephews last night how to give an Indian sunburn.
Oh, we used to call it. I'm not sure we're supposed to say that anymore.
Crisscross applesauce burn?
No, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. My app.
I tried this time, so you know.
Hold on. My app has locked up, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, I will add that shit digitally.
Roadhouse.
Sweet Jesus.
100% Roadhouse.
Sean, that's the fucking funniest thing you've said on this show in the history of you being on the show. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was good, but it took a long time for you to get around to the thing. So
well,
it just
guess what?
kinda-
It was locked up. That's not my fault. I don't fucking write these fucking app programs.
First of all, remind me when I said it was your fault. Secondly,
First of all,
Hey guys,
you were
can we
blaming
get
me.
the spotlight back on me for a minute?
Okay, goddamn it. Okay,
what
we're
about-
back
but
over
what
there.
about
That
Sean?
was hilarious. He said something funny. Woo!
Dink and
on
flicka.
purpose.
Crisscross applesauce burn. All right, no, but what'd you call it? We called it.
Indian sunburn, where you.
We just called it an Indian burn.
Yeah, that's what I know. it
Okay.
as.
Okay, Indian burn, Indian sunburn. Sorry,
I'm
that
not
was
sure. I'm not
so far off.
But again,
from what you called it.
But again, I'm not certain that we can say any
Yes,
better.
you can.
I don't think so.
Native American burn.
I'm not sure that that's it either. Like, are they still Chinese handcuffs or are they just
Finger cuffs.
traps or whatever? Like,
This.
Yeah, it's a
spit roast. I think is what they call it now.
Or no, it's a docking assistant. Now, then they throw this guy in the vent, and he's like, "Fuck you!" That fucking shit made me laugh. Hold on, you know
when he's helping him?
No. When they throw the guy that shows his dick in the fucking in the Hangover into the vent, he jumps down the vent and he goes, "Oh
yeah, fuck you!" Yeah.
Can you believe that
Kim
guy's
Jong.
like a fucking actual medical doctor?
Fucking A, dude.
And he'll forever be the guy that showed his dick in The Hangover.
Yeah.
Like he went through med school, became a famous actor, and he's still the guy that showed
The
his
guy
dick.
whose bush
Charmed
is
wife.
bigger than his dick." And dude, I've been there.
Yeah, who among us
Hasn't.
doesn't know how that feels?
Well, looky here, Mr. Folgers. What's up, sir?
Look, I didn't want to hit you, man.
Shut the fuck up! Think you was gonna get me, motherfucker? Huh? You need to sit your little sexy ass down and watch yourself get killed now.
All right. You know what? This is how it's gonna be. All right. This is how it ends.
You just got killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker! How you like me now, huh?
Gross. Red?
Saul! Hey, Saul. I came back for you, bro.
Yeah.
I remembered, man. Bros before hoes.
You lied to me.
I did. I lied big time to you.
Dale said that you didn't even have herpes, and I said that you did.
Honestly, like, from now on, just, like, from everything that we've gone through, and, like, from seeing this fucking asshole's nuts smashed with my Daewoo, I want to be a better friend to you. Like, I really am.
I fucking love you, dog. I fucking love you.
I want to be inside you, Holmes.
No more lies, Red.
This is my moment.
This is your moment.
Red!
He died.
He
That
did.
Sucks.
You know, just the good in Saul. Like, he is he out of touch with everything. It sucks he doesn't care or know about things, but he just is like, you know, I said you had herpes, and he said you didn't, or whatever. Like, I believed you, you know, like,
When
what
they
a sweet boy.
The clip we watched earlier where they both kind of said, I'm not an asshole.
Right.
And the guys, I'm not an asshole. I don't think none of these guys are assholes.
Right.
But, I mean, if it was the three of us or four of us in some situation like that, somebody's going to end up being an asshole. Like, we're being hunted down. None of us know how
Danny
to-
McBride's an asshole.
He's not an asshole.
No, he sold them out multiple times. He sells everybody out. He just is in there, but then he realizes
I think he's a kind person.
that he made a bad mistake.
He made a mistake, but making mistakes doesn't make us assholes.
Okay. You know what? You're teaching us all a life lesson here, Eric.
You know, we don't get in trouble for mistakes. That's what I have to tell Eller, for accidents. But accidents happen a lot more often when we're being fucking crazy ass idiots. So let's just try to calm down a little bit.
What? You have to tell Eller.
This is a common thing, but it was just an accident. I get that. I understand it was an accident.
But you don't
But
need-
accidents happen a lot more often when you're jumping off of couches onto kitchen tables. And then, yes, you knocked a drink over, and that was an accident.
Okay, that's what I was just about to ask you. Do you get mad about spills? Like,
I would like to say that if it's just a spill, no.
Right.
But if I know that I've asked you to sit down 100 goddamn times and just eat, and you don't want to do that, and then you knock your cup down, I'm not quite as understanding.
Also, I don't understand why my 13-year-old needs a 32-ounce cup of apple juice.
That's a lot of apple
That's a
juice.
fucking lot. And also, you can't get that off. Like, it doesn't matter what it spills on. You work on that shit for weeks.
Wow.
Trying to get it up.
That's half a container of apple juice.
100%.
That's a liter.
That's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too much fucking
He needs
apple
to drink
juice.
more water.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do. Oh, yeah. We were going to do that. Casey, did you do that on your cruise?
I forgot.
Shit.
No, she started today. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Me neither.
Not today either.
All right. So, let me see here.
Anyone ever driven a Daewoo?
No. What's
They still make them?
What is it?
Why? It was the car, the yellow car that he had. You got killed by the Daewoo.
No, I thought that was some kind of karate term or some shit.
No, it's the car. It's a Korean or...
That's what I said, karate.
Thai.
Now, so sucking my balls 2 times. Explosion kills all. Do you notice that the explosion just kills all the right people?
Yeah.
And then Ted gets served.
Some people it kills. Some people are able to just walk through it and exit the facility
they are,
in an orderly manner.
Then the biggest explosion, and then Red survives.
Yeah.
Which we all hoped would happen.
Yes.
Hello, you're listening to PPR PPP. I am Dale Denton. The topic of the day, new beginnings, getting over losses, friends, life. We have our first caller. Yes, ring, ring, ring. How's it going?
Hi. Am I on the air?
You are. You're about to get D'd by the Dale. A D in the face.
Dale Denton?
Yeah.
You're my hero.
Oh, you're my hero.
Yay! You are good, man. Seriously.
Thanks, man.
I gotta admit.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
It sounds real, dude.
Not bad, huh?
If I close my eyes, it does sound like that. Sound, yeah, that's
You
the
are
voice.
on the radio.
That's the radio.
This is the radio.
That's a DJ.
This is the radio.
Like if you were on it, I would listen to it.
Hello.
It's like when my bubby was always playing opera. I was like, I hated it, but my bubby loves it. You know
Then
what
it
I mean?
grows on you. It grows on you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's like Red. I didn't like Red when I first met him, I'll be honest. But
You didn't like me?
No, but you like him so much. I like you now.
High five, seriously. I know this sounds weird, but can we be best friends? Just us, for real?
I think we should all be best friends.
We should be.
You guys are my best friends.
We shared a moment.
Because we're the three best friends that anyone could have.
We'll all be best friends.
You know, we should get, those hearts that break up and it's like best friends? We should get like a three-way one of those,
I don't
man.
even know if they fucking make those.
We should make the first one.
Three-way.
What about...
I want the middle piece that'll be crooked on both sides.
I know we've gone over this again and again, but like, 1,000 pardons, please.
Me
I know
too,
I fucked
man.
up.
I was a dick to you, man. I'm sorry.
I know that I was an asshole. I hope I redeemed myself with you. And I know me and you have had our deal.
We've had some times now.
But I kind of feel like something's happening here.
I think it's growing.
Was that a boner?
Is that a condo? Is that us moving into an apartment
Is that
together?
us getting a timeshare?
He threw an ashtray in his face. I was
You
like,
hit me, man.
At the time, I was like, whoa, but I was kind of funny.
Dude,
You hit me with the dustbuster.
I didn't want to hurt you, but it was like, you better fucking not leave here.
That was such a good fight, man.
That was. You fuckhead.
Yeah. The car chase was pretty awesome.
You guys got into a fucking car
Yeah,
chase.
that was cool.
Kidding me?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like had my foot through the window.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, my groin. I mean, I felt like a wishbone. I always feel different about everything now.
Me
you know
too,
what I mean?
man. Everything.
Yeah. Like, I never want to kill anybody else again.
Ever.
Yeah, that's something you pretty much, you can just kind of dip your toes into, you know? Kind of dip your toes into murder. It's
I killed like
done.
6 guys,
Let's move
I
on.
think. How many guys did you... We each shot like several people.
A lot of people. Some people get a taste for it, but I don't.
Yeah,
Man.
I shot someone who was already dead, so that doesn't really count as a murder.
But
With a
apparently
firearm.
you hit him with your car, I'm told. That you killed him.
Okay, so I did murder somebody.
You murdered, man.
Not a big deal. That's cool.
That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Kill or be killed, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide how stoned I am and just how like on the verge of death am I right now. Is like, am I like seeing shit because I'm stoned or because I like have no blood left in
You've
my
been
body?
shot like 7 times.
You gotta
I know,
eat.
I
Man.
can
You
see
gotta
it.
eat.
Yeah.
You're losing stuff.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
The airplane.
Like a baby. No.
It's a miracle. I think we should just all take a moment and think about what a miracle it is that we got out of there.
And that we all became friends in the process and like kind of learned some shit about life and stuff.
Should we put our hands? Should we touch each
I
other's
love
hands
you
while we do
guys.
it? Okay.
I love you guys.
I love you, dude, so much.
I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
Red?
Yo, Red, man. You alive?
What's up, pal?
Oh, hey.
Hey!
I'm like the nerd at the sleepover. I'll sleep at 9.
It's okay. We won't put our dicks in your mouth.
Oh, God. Right?
There's Bubby.
Oh.
Come on. Get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should go to the doctor.
We go?
Oh, dude, do you think he'll drive me to the hospital?
Me too. I should get the ear.
Yeah, we should both go.
My ear should probably get professional
It
attention.
is bad. Oh, that's a bullet burn. It's either I'm getting ready to die or I'm going to take a massive shit.
I know.
Get me to the
My
hospital.
blood from my ears just not even.
You guys smell like shit.
I don't know why I don't remember seeing that last scene.
Even
So
on,
great.
On this watch or the previous one?
No. I saw it on the previous one. But I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the unrated version and I never saw that.
I intentionally did not order the unrated version because I didn't want it to be any longer once I saw it.
It didn't add any time, though. They were the same thing.
How could it not add any time?
No,
if it's the same.
Oh, here's the thing, dude. We actually used to run into this all the time. So, in the old cast, Rich would get his movies a different way than the rest of us. So he didn't
like a Russian website? With
Yes.
Russian subtitles?
Yeah, a Russian girlfriend. Like anyway, he would get them one way or another.
She's a nice lady.
And so he would get these versions of the movie and then he would pull the clips, and that literally there would be clips, and we'd be like,
Nobody saw this.
None of us fucking saw this. I mean, it was crazy. And so that's how many you.
It wouldn't let you guess twice.
So you got all the green ones?
I got New Mexico and Arizona mixed up.
Casey Yant. How would you not have gotten Kansas?
Is it the square?
Are you being serious about this? You didn't know where Washington State is?
You want me to take it right now?
You actually did get New York, though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I guessed that one was red, and then I moved over.
Yeah, you got New York.
I didn't get it right on the first guess.
Why is South Carolina blue?
Because I got it wrong, but I started there.
Ran out of time.
It just tells me.
Oh my God.
I will get.
So
50,
how many did you get?
I will get 50 out of 50.
Yeah, I would get 50 out of 50.
I got
No, you
15.
wouldn't.
100%.
No, you would mess up Vermont and New Hampshire.
No, I wouldn't.
Which one is on the right?
I don't.
Oh, let me tell you, I can't.
I will tell you when I'm looking at it. 100%. Dude, I'm telling you, I fucking got it.
Bonus episode. set up the webcams.
I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to admit some shit I don't know. I just don't know it.
Yeah, this is fucking.
No, I don't know
weird.
much about history.
I go on tour with you all the time. We went through this area. I don't even know which direction we were
And I don't know much biology.
Uh-oh.
How about the French you took?
Don't know much about my science book.
But do you know that you love me?
And I do know that if you love me too.
What a wonderful world it would be. Guys, what a great movie. This is fun. How did this one get chosen?
Viewer.
Oh, no, it was on my list.
All right. Well, good job, Sean. This was a fun one and great episode. It's great to be back here at Jared Goes to the Movies. I am
who's back
in the motherfucking house with a big fat dick for your motherfucking mouth. Hoes recognize.
Do too, because when bitches get scandalous and pull.
See, we can't do that. We can't do. You can't. It's 2019.
Bitches and hoes, you can do that. Just not 12-year-old boobs.
Got it. Okay, understood. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Are these all email?
Yeah.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Wayne Bullard writes, "Hey guys, there is a show on YouTube called Hot Ones where a guy interviews celebrities, but before each question, they eat a progressively hotter chicken wing. I think you guys need to make this a challenge. Before each clip on the show, you eat a hotter wing and try to keep the show going while the sauces eat away at your soul. Trust me, it does. I've done this challenge. Hope to see this on the show." That's from Wayne Bullard.
First of all, it's good. It's good to hear from you, Wayne Bullard. Wayne Bullard. Hold on. Original supporter of the show. Big wrestling fan. And
wrestling.
Good dude. Sent Jack some really nice wrestling gifts. Wayne, it's good to hear from you. I have a thing, and here it is. I'm just gonna let you guys know this. It's not reflux. I have ulcerative colitis, but I'm in remission. Hold on, no. So I can eat whatever I want. I take a pill for reflux. Everything is fine. But I have gotten to this point where there are certain things that if I eat them the next day, my asshole is on fire.
Is it
This
fire?
asshole's on fire, fire. This asshole's on fire. This
asshole's on fire.
I love spicy food. But
so
I am a pussy about it.
No,
I'll be like, this is hot as fuck, but I'm still eating.
Man, one of my favorite things to do used to be just eat spicy salsa, and like I would be sweating and hurting, and I'd just keep going until this Chipotle hot sauce a few hours after I would eat it, would literally
just
tear the ass out of me.
Yeah.
Like to where it hurt my butthole to wipe.
Drop an O-ring right into the toilet.
I'm not joking. Like, I mean, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And so me and Casey have tried to get through this because she loves Chipotle. The only reason I like Chipotle is because of that salsa. And I cannot
you
eat
know what's going to happen.
Yeah. But
let's do it. All right, Wayne, we will do it Monday
no,
night.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I don't eat chicken wings.
All right, Wayne. Well, fuck you then. We're not.
Wait, y'all do it though. You and Casey. Who else eats spicy wings? Sean?
I go to a certain level.
I'll bet you
that she'll beat me.
I'll bet you $100.
How do we find this like 7 progressively hot wings?
So Wayne did a video. He sent it to me. He bought the same sauce that the show does, and there's like 10 different sauces, and they laid them all out.
Okay.
I'll bet you. Can you do it? You're good at spicy.
Dude, some of this shit is insane. Dude.
I like spicy,
dude.
I am a
she
pussy.
Is fucking really good, man.
Let's fucking do
Hey,
this.
wait, why don't we just have her do it though?
No, why don't?
No,
because
them
then
two.
one
It doesn't have
person.
to be. No, but then we just get her to react to it, and then we talk to her
Okay,
each time
we
she
could do
eats
that.
one.
Oh, now you want to fucking talk to me. I understand. I was starting.
just said
I was
that?
starting drama, but I didn't.
Did somebody just say something? I didn't hear anything. You hear anything?
Next up from the mailbag, thank you, Wayne, for your email, by the way, is from Dickie G. Dickie G writes, you want to know my favorite part of your show? Your co-host, Eric Wade Dillow. What a talent. The only hard part about watching the show is sitting here trying to figure out if I think he is more handsome or more smart.
Wait, who is this from?
It's like I drive myself crazy over here. He's definitely both, but which one is he more of? The rest of the cast is pretty okay too, but I'm telling you, wherever you found this guy, I'd keep going to that well because he is simply phenomenal. Dickie G, thank you so much.
In his defense, those were big wieners.
That was a nice email. We don't often get emails
Who's
like
Dickie
that.
G?
Who knows? I mean, it's probably
a bunch of cocks slapped in my face.
It's probably not anybody we know that sent that in to our own email box.
Dickie fucking G. Jesus Christ.
Well, his name was Dick Gozinia when I sent the email, but Sean, where's this last one?
It's updating.
Do I need to refresh or
No, it'll.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Now it's asking me to fucking sign in.
Why do we have a no signal?
That's for the sofa.
Okay. Hold on, everybody.
But Amy's there.
Just
Amy,
fucking
what was it you said?
In his defense, those were big wieners.
She was just listening. I hope she hears this.
All right, guys. Last email.
Okay.
Okay.
Lucy Murray writes.
Lucy Murray wants to be better at guitar and the ability to cook and a new computer.
I missed that. Why did you stop doing it?
Lucy Murray's nice.
I'll put it back in.
Okay.
Hi, guys. I stumbled upon this on Tinder, and I wanted to share this gold with you all.
Oh, boy.
Over to Sean.
He's using the photo that you're with for his Tinder profile.
Wait, hold on. So,
My God.
who? Oh,
Clip.
Wait, what is it?
This is Austin's. She found Austin's Tinder profile, and you're in the profile picture.
That's Sweet Cheeks' Tinder profile?
Yep.
It all went down. Austin's on Tinder and his TV.
Is not that big.
It's projection from across the room, and his art just got
So
delivered to me.
Lucy, was that a swipe
boy.
right or swipe?
Oh, I wonder what
left?
she did. We'll have to ask. Well, shout out to my first. I don't think I've ever been on Tinder.
You're on Tinder.
That's exciting.
You've been on
That's,
Grindr before.
Yeah, but that's for my own shit.
Yeah, that's personal.
That has nothing to do with anybody else.
Right. Mind your own business.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do on there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mind my own and somebody else's. I'll tell you that much.
Jarrett, we had a couple shows while you were gone.
Yep.
They went just as fine as anyone would have expected them to go without you here.
I love that.
But we are glad to have you back.
Oh, man, I'm glad to be back. Thank you guys for doing that while I was gone. I knew that we could get to a point where we could have a cast that could do a show when I'm gone so that it doesn't have to be a thing where we do 3 shows in 1 week. You don't need that. You got fucking 3 kids at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bunch of them.
I have 3 kids. Sean.
I have 3 cats.
Has 3 cats.
3 cats. And do you really have 3 cats?
You know the toll that takes
when did
on your...
that happen? I thought you only had 1.
I thought that Kitty was your first one.
Also, aren't you allergic to cats?
No, just if I get them all up in my face.
So you just
you have 3 cats and you don't get them in your face.
I mean, I'll get close to them, but every once in a while, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'm done." But no, it's fine most of the time.
You lead the most fucking weird life of all time.
I know. I cannot wait till you're a serial killer. And we're like, he was just so well. Now that we think about it,
Speaking of serial killers, I feel like we just fucking lit the fuse on that deal. Hey, thanks for sharing, Katie Braley, Celeste, Mary Meadows, Chris Pulse, Dennis Durkee, Durkee's Pub. If you're still watching, shout out Amanda McVeigh. Oh,
we know her.
She's great. Did she only share because it was her episode?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so. Way to go, Amanda. I got to make sure that this is not something. Okay, Matt Ansbro, Amy.
No, it's real.
Okay, Amy Pittsinger, Tess Green, Joey Bishop, Colin Blow Band, Woody Chambers, Barry, Bestus, Cunt Ferguson, Jared Spear, Adam Craner, Les. God damn it.
And former Detroit Piston.
That's right. Former Detroit Piston, my favorite basketball player of all time. Then later, a member of the Orlando Magic, but he's English. Grant Hill, everybody. Thanks for sharing. Hey, guys, what a fun episode. It's good to be back. Guys, I'm here for 3 months at least. And so hopefully I won't put you guys on the spot again. What a fun night. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting this show. It means a lot to all of us. And we will see you down the road.
Now in the street there is violence, and lots of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I abhor ya. Can't get food for the kid. Good God, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh Lord, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in what country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Hey, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh yeah, rockin' in the daytime. Electric Avenue. Rock it in the night. Take it higher. Electric Avenue. Rock it in Miami, Miami. Electric Avenue. Oh, in a big higher. Electric Avenue.